So if I was to recommend just one single exercise to build a strong core, I'd probably go with the deadlift. Now, the reason for choosing the deadlift is because we know that the role of the core is to stabilise and protect the spine. Now, when we're doing a deadlift, our spine is in a very vulnerable position. I'm now going to demonstrate a typical deadlift setup and then run you through how this occurs and why it's such a beneficial exercise. So, we'll take a bar here, we'll go side on. So you'll see that with a deadlift, it's a hip hinge movement. So we're hinging at the hips. You can see that my hips are now well back beyond my feet and my legs. The load is in the bar here. So we're nice and tight. Our arms are long and loose. But from here, my spine is in a very vulnerable position, especially considering we've got load on the bar. Now, we don't want any spinal flexion or extension under load. So we want the back to be nice and rigid. Although we want it to be nice and rigid, that doesn't mean that this is a back exercise. Now the lower back, such as the erector spinae, they will be used, the muscles will be used, but they'll be used isometrically. Okay? The main mover in this exercise is the glutes. Hamstrings as well a bit of quad, but the main prime mover is the glutes, okay? We're going from hip flexion to hip extension. So, you could see from that movement that my back and my spine is in a very vulnerable position because we've got load in front of the body and we are bent over almost parallel to the ground. So, our core has to work extremely hard to keep that spine stable and to protect it. We don't want any spinal flexion or extension, not under load anyway. So this is why, if I was to choose just one exercise to build a strong core, I would go with the deadlift. Of course, there are a multitude of other exercises that you can use, but if it's just for one, the deadlift's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck when done correctly, ultimately. If you like this video and you want more sort of videos, demonstrations like this, just let me know, DM or comment or anything else, and I will try to get more out to help you.